Hi everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw, and we are watching a top-ranked spectated game, and the reason I wanted to pull this one up is because of Decidueye, a Pokemon that I think has a lot of potential but really struggles. So I wanted to watch a top-ranked player play some Decidueye in this match. It looks like they're going to be heading top lane here with this Squirtle, and we do have control over a lot of the map here, so I will be checking out some different things and calling out some stuff that's happening in this game. We have Dragonite from both teams making their way into the jungle here, and this top lane, Zeraora is okay, but Pikachu's amazing, so I would assume this Decidueye is going to have a problem. Oh, wow. Do we have a stacking Decidueye? We do. Okay, so this Decidueye has to be stacking here. That's the only reason it would do that. I didn't notice if it was getting health from that. It does look like it has a muscle band. So it has a muscle band and a stacking item, and I didn't notice if it had a score shield or not. But that would lead me to believe that we're going to see a Spirit Shackle Decidueye inside this game here. And I should let the camera take over from time to time because it's a little sensitive when I'm moving it around here. Forming up for this fight, both junglers heading bottom here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this fight here. Just getting ready for it. Again, both junglers here. So the question is, does anyone move in here? Not a ton happening in this lane right now. Looks like this Dragonair is going to be chasing Crustle here. Can he get it? I think he can. Ooh! The targeting. No, not able to take Crustle. That's just how crazy mobile that Pokemon is. All right, heading back up into our top lane here. We've not had another score yet from Decidueye. Decidueye obviously really needs to evolve here. Right now, it's just this cute little Rowlet. All right, we've got Dartrix now, so we did get our first little power spike, but we still don't have our moves yet for Decidueye here. And it definitely wants a score. The more Pokemon it takes out, the harder it's going to be to score. And the harder it is to score, the harder it is to stack. I've got to assume this Pokemon's stacking, given that it made that very aggressive scoring play at the beginning of the match. Just continuing to farm here. Obviously, level 7 is huge. It's its biggest power spike of the game. Got Slow Smoke coming down and really able to sort of kite the enemies here with Decidueye, but getting dove in on this is one of Decidueye's biggest problems, and we see it right there. Such an extreme lack of mobility, and it just gets taken out in that top lane. Let's see what's happening bottom here. I noticed this Pikachu is going Electro Ball and Volt Tackle. You love to see it. Such a fun build. And you really do output insane amounts of damage with it. There's really no bad Pikachu build right now. Everything Pikachu has is very good. We actually see Decidueye has made it down to this bottom lane. It needs some XP because it's not that useful in this fight. It can shred Dreadnought still, but it really needs to become Decidueye before it's super useful here. We've got Dragonite for both teams in the bottom lane, so obviously this is going to be a battle over who can get their Hyper Beam off on this Dreadnought here. Let's see who sets it up. Both going for it. Orange team is able to get it there, and that's really disappointing obviously for Decidueye because it needs that experience to level. It's not even able to get that. It's going to have to back here. They're just going to be losing this bottom goal. Crustle's kind of coming in. Decidueye trying to get its experience here to level. And we will have Decidueye evolved here in just a moment, and then we can hopefully see some of its true power throughout this match. Here we go. We have our evolution here. Top lane, we have Wartortle kind of fighting back and forth with Zeraora in this top lane here. Zeraora is now level 8, which means it's good. It's got its Wild Charge, and it's got its Spark there. So Zeraora is in a great spot. Really nice push there by Blastoise, but it wasn't enough. Decidueye just in the center farming here. It can't do too much to help. And we haven't seen its moveset yet. Was that Razor Leaf? It's got the... yeah, so it is a Razor Leaf Decidueye. We are not seeing Spirit Shackle. So maybe it wasn't stacking in the beginning. Maybe it was. And maybe it was stacking health and I didn't notice. Or maybe it just wanted to go for an early sneaky score, and that was the play it wanted to do here. Usually, if you're stacking, I would assume you're running Spirit Shackle. But, oof. Oof. And they're just getting stomped right now. Blue team, purple team. should I say. They're just getting destroyed here in this top lane. Orange team, they haven't really lost any of their top goal here, and I've gotten a decent chunked off their bottom goal, but both goals gone for purple team, and orange team is kind of in control of this match right now, 192 to 59. Heading back over to Decidueye. Now that it has its Unite, now that it has both of its moves, I wonder if we can find some better situations for it. We really need someone to push the enemies away from this Pokemon, kind of keep them at bay, peel, as they say, and if it can have that, it can output insane damage here. We have it forming up, possibly for a good fight here. Yeah, this is a... Oh, we got a Unite move coming in. Zeraora almost getting both of them there. I think it just missed its Wild Charge. Bottom lane, once again, orange team's Dragonite taking that objective here. So the orange team's Dragonite is just hyper beaming everything right now. And this is the scary thing about dealing with a Dragonite. If you're at an objective with a Dragonite, you have to be fighting. You got to take Dragonite out, or it's going to take the objective every time. A competent Dragonite will throw that hyper beam, and they will at least have, I don't know, 70% chance of getting the objective if they're even somewhat decent. So now we see Decidueye's lack of mobility coming into play once again, just not able to really do much in that fight. And Dragonite abandoning top. He's just saying, we can't get it. Just get some experience, farm up, let them take Rotom, and we'll fight here in a minute. It's kind of what you have to do at certain points. Decidueye can shred that Rotom too, so it's not the worst to have on goal. However, if it gets pushed off this goal by one of these Pokemon, you're in trouble. We got a Unite coming in from Decidueye. Not a bad time to use it, but they're not able to stop Rotom because Decidueye is pulled back here. Just an unfortunate situation for this Pokemon to be in. However, they are able to shred that Crustle, and they might get a nice shred here on Zeraora. Goal is gone. Obviously, orange team way in the lead here. 397 right now to 122. This is becoming a Zapdos game for sure for our purple team. They do get a score there in the top lane with Dragonite. So they're not completely out of this, but they really need some help here. Decidueye taking down everybody. I'm guessing it's got a muscle band and a scope lens if it's running the Razor Leaf build. That's what I would guess here. I actually didn't notice if it had a buddy barrier for its Unite. Everyone just farming up their Unite moves. Fight happening down here in the bottom, possibly. I think they're just going to let it go. I think they know they can't do anything about this. Yeah, it's gone. This Dragonite has just been so mean. We've got a score coming here for Decidueye. I like this play. Getting rid of a goal, getting rid of points on a Pokemon that has a really hard time scoring in general. Not bad. Rotom will obviously not be up. Zapdos up in 4 seconds here. Everyone's forming up for this fight, and I really wanted to take a look at how this Decidueye positions itself. We've got 2 up in the bush here, and orange team just kind of hovering around this bottom area. Blastoise coming in from the top here. And we have the Unites coming in. We have Decidueye's Unite move. It's kind of stuck in that position there because of that Unite. And now we have everyone throwing their Unites here. We have actually one member of Orange Team going down. Decidueye chasing down Dragonite right here. And they are able to get it. 2 down on Orange. 1 down for Team Purple here. Now 2 for Team Purple. And it looks like everyone's probably going to base here, yeah, get their health back and come back towards this fight. Decidueye heading in for Zap here. Decidueye can shred, and with Decidueye and Dragonite, they might just have to flip this objective here, and it looks like that's what they're starting to do. Huge amounts of damage being put onto Zap right now. Decidueye pulling back. Dragonite, I think, getting its level 13 there. But now the enemy Dragonite is making its way into the fight here. Decidueye coming back down with its Razor Leaf, taking out Blastoise there, but might not be able to do too much against Zeraora. Let's see. It looks like it might shred Zeraora there. Wild Charge takes it down. This Dragonite has one hope here, and that is getting its Hyper Beam off. Oh, it was too early. It was too early. And just taken down here. So, unfortunate for purple team, but they actually just got shut down pretty hard by Orange Team all game, honestly. I would say Orange Team was in control of that entire match right there. I would have liked to have seen more from Decidueye, but as I've said many times, Decidueye needs lots and lots of help. It needs lots of support from its team so that it can actually shred and do that damage here. Let's just take a look at some of the numbers in this match so you can get an idea of what happened here. We can see our move speed, our move sets. We do see that it had an X speed. People on purple team, we were rocking a couple goal getters, an eject button for Pikachu so it could get out of some bad situations. We had a slow smoke on Blastoise. And then we see the enemy team here actually running one goal getter on Dragonite. Very common for its sneaky scoring using its Unite move. Crustle with an X attack. Interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. And now I'm curious. I'm curious about that. We've got Slow Smoke on Zeraora. Very nice for Zeraora. Interestingly enough, we have Slow Smoke on Pikachu. I wonder if that combos well with Volt Tackle. I have not seen that. And then X Speed, interestingly enough, on our Blastoise for the enemy team. Damage-wise, we can see that Decidueye only with 39,000 damage there. So a really low damage game for kind of your attack damage carry. The equivalent on the enemy team, essentially this time, would kind of be their Zeraora, and that had 54,000 damage. So interesting match here, but unfortunately we did see that Decidueye get shut down pretty hard. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will see you all next time.